Hey ladies, so it's Nikki. I am going to do a driving vlog while I go get some food. Because yeah, my mom has been doing awesome and I just want to get her some food rather than her making anything for lunch today. So anyways, I am 2 weeks postpartum, a little bit more than 2 weeks postpartum. It is Friday. And I just wanted to do a quick postpartum vlog and let you know everything that's happened in the past 2 weeks, or at least as much as I can let you know that I remember. The past 2 weeks have been both amazing and exhausting. Oh my goodness. I knew motherhood was going to be difficult. I knew it was not going to be a walk in the cake, or cake in the cakewalk. Yeah. But wow, I have so much more respect for mothers now that I am one. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So, okay, turns out, the day after we were released from the hospital, we took Sophia to her first appointment, and then, I'll update you on all her stuff in another vlog. But then the next day, on Saturday, I ended up in the ER. Yeah, I ended up in the ER because my kidney again was freaking killing me, and nothing was ever done, nothing was ever tested or anything like that while I was at the hospital for a kidney stone, even though it still hurt. They would just give me medicine every 8 hours, and that was it. So when they released me, they didn't give me anything, and I was in freaking pain. So I was like, I cried because I did not want to leave Sophia at the house with my mom. Not because it was my mom, but because I didn't want to give her formula. And in one of the swag bags, they did give us some formula. The midwife did tell us, you know, just keep it, don't throw it away. There may be an emergency case where maybe, you know, you're just so frustrated and you're just at the end of your rope, maybe you might end up using it or something. She's like, just to have it in a case of emergency, you know, don't throw it away. I was like, okay, I will do that. I was like, but I really highly doubt that I'll use it. But it's a good thing that I kept it, because she ended up staying with my mom, and she did drink 2 bottles of formula that day. So yeah, I cried quite a bit because I didn't want to leave her, and in the long run it was better for us to leave her than to take her to the hospital, because, you know, one of the first things they told us was do not take her around sick people, and that's what you have in the ER. So yeah. Sorry, long-winded. Alright, so it turns out they put me in the like CAT scan, I think it is. And it turns out that in fact I had 2 kidney stones, not just one. I had one on my right and one on my left. If you know anything about kidney stones, they hurt like a, yeah, they hurt. They plain just hurt when they're trying to pass, especially if they're too big or if they get stuck. I have had kidney stones removed before because they were small, but my kidney had inflamed so much that there was just no way they were going to pass. So yeah, I was really afraid of having to have surgery again. And let me put you on hold real quick. Okay, so as I was saying, something else you might not know when it comes to kidney stones is size. Of course, the larger they are, the harder it is to pass. And woo-wee, that's something. Okay, so the one on the right, the one that was hurting me the most, happens to be a 6mm one. Now the largest one that you want, not really want, but the largest one that will pass okay, but still hurt, is a 5mm. You have a 50% chance of passing that one naturally. Well, mine was a 6mm kidney stone on its way out. So, in fact, those 2 days before labor and all during labor, that pain I was feeling on the right side was in fact not back labor, it was kidney stones. Yay! So, who knows whether or not I would have been able to go through the whole labor without any kind of pain medication had it not been for those stones. But, you know, in the long run, I don't care. I have this baby and she's awesome, so it's whatever. That's just something in the past now. So yeah, have a 6mm on the right, a 4mm on the left, and I have not had any pain, knock on wood, with the one on the left. I don't know whether or not I've passed them or not, just don't know, because ever since that day, I have not had any more pain. Knock on wood again. They did give me an IV with some medication. I believe it was Motrin, or like a form of Motrin, so it was safe to take while I was breastfeeding. And I did make them call the pharmacist just to make sure. They did prescribe me a painkiller. I don't remember what it was called, but it was the same one that they were tried to give me at the hospital, but I just said no, just give me the Motrin or the ibuprofen or whatever they gave me. So yeah, I did pick up that prescription. They gave me something else that was supposed to help break up the kidney stone, but they didn't want to say 100% it wouldn't affect the baby. So I didn't feel comfortable taking it. Did pick it up, but did not feel comfortable taking it. I actually did not take anything because after I got home from the hospital, I felt fine, which is really weird. So that's why I don't know whether or not I have passed this kidney stones or not, especially the one on the right. I have no clue at all. So I guess there will be only one way to find out if that pain comes back. But he did say it was on its way out, but he gave me less than a 50% chance of actually passing it without anything. We will see what happens. And give me a second because I'm going in the gate. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Other than that, things have been going good. Breastfeeding was not easy at all to get started. I guess my nipples are not in the right shape to breastfeed, so we had to resort to a nipple shield. Unfortunately, they just automatically gave me the standard size at the hospital, and I think that was too big for her, because she would sort of like gag on it. And I ended up calling, the Army has a program called the New Parent Program. I don't know whether or not it's at every Army post or not, but it is here, and I love it. Called them because they have a lactation consultant. She came in within a few hours. She asked me, you know, when's the next feeding, and I told her, and she showed up. And we ordered the small size of nipple shield. Ever since it's come in, we have been awesome with breastfeeding. I mean, oh my gosh, night and day. She has been eating like crazy. She is a champ when it comes to breastfeeding with that shield. So hopefully we won't be using it too long. I have noticed that my nipples have changed, you know, since then. So hopefully we won't have to use them for too long. And, you know, I am giving her the breast without the shield first, trying it out, and then, you know, switching her to the shield if she's not able to latch. So we are still trying to do that, still doing skin to skin every once in a while. You know, we are doing great. We are doing awesome now. Last night the lactation consultant came in. She's also, you know, like a counselor or whatever, and she came in. There's different things that they offer through that program, and one of them is Happiest Baby in the Block. So she gave me the CD and gave us a new blanket to swaddle her in. And oh my gosh, we got some sleep last night. Oh my goodness, because she likes to hang out. So she'll eat and then she's like wide awake, has her eyes all the way open, and she'll just hang out and cry or whatever. And yeah, so last night was awesome, and I will vlog more about that part later. That's it for me now. You can see that my lip is chapped. It is freaking cold outside. It snowed the other day, and my lips just get chapped no matter how much water I've been drinking. So I need to start putting some heavy duty stuff on my lips because this is ridiculous. Alright, so that's it for now. I will try to vlog a lot more once my mom leaves. She leaves on Wednesday. I am pretty sad about that. At the same time, I do want to start getting us into a routine where it's, you know, us and figuring out how we are going to handle this, just it being my husband and I, or actually just me when he goes back to work. So yeah. Alright, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.